San Diegans hit with record high gas prices this weekend. Some people are paying more than $5 a gallon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Vanessa Van Hefty. ABC 10 News reporter Sierra Encina tells us why filling up at the pump is so expensive.
Rising gas prices are hurting everyone's pockets right now. The average price of gas in San Diego County is $4.74 a gallon. Here in Kearny Mesa, people are paying $4.99 for a gallon of regular gas. To put that in perspective, this person paid about $30 for less than 6 gallons of gas.
I'm very shocked. Gas prices are so expensive.
They suck.
It's a trend that doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. According to figures from AAA and Oil Price Information Service, the average price of regular gas has increased 18 times in the last 20 days. Experts say it's because of the growing tensions at the Ukraine border. Russia is one of the biggest producers of oil in the world. Those troubles are forcing San Diegans like Elaine Montenegro to readjust her budget.
You know, we're always commuting because you have to drive everywhere in Southern California. And that means not as many toys for this little guy.
For business owners like Chris Whitcomb, it makes them think twice about staying in business. He runs Nation's Finest Transporters Incorporated, a trucking company.
And we used to be able to fill our diesel trucks up for about $120 a day. And now they're between $300 and $340 a day.
He says the spike forced him to raise his rates.
Over the course of the last couple of years, I've raised my rates about 7 or 8 times.
Gas prices are 40% higher than they were this time last year. In Kearny Mesa, Sierra Encinas, ABC 10 News.
Tonight, President Biden agreeing to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin only if Russia decides not to invade Ukraine. This comes as U.S. officials say they believe Russian tactical commanders have been given orders to plan to invade. ABC's Mona Kosar Abdi with the latest.
New potential hope for diplomacy as the threat of a Russian invasion of Ukraine continues to loom. The White House is confirming President Joe Biden has agreed in principle to a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. That's after French President Emmanuel Macron reached an agreement with both Presidents Biden and Putin during separate calls to have a summit if Russia does not invade Ukraine. But while the White House says it's ready for diplomacy, officials say right now it still looks like Russia's getting ready to invade Ukraine. Sunday, President Joe Biden met with his national security team. Many recently returned from Europe after reassuring allies and doubling down on the consequences for Russian President Vladimir Putin if he attacks Ukraine. U.S. officials tell ABC News they believe Russian tactical commanders have been given orders to plan to invade.
The U.S. believes that Putin has told his tactical commanders to be prepared, to move into position ready to conduct an attack. That's very different from Putin making the actual decision and saying, you will attack.
More than 150,000 Russian troops are thought to be amassed along 3 sides of Ukraine. One U.S. official tells ABC News that number could be as high as 190,000. U.S. officials claim 50% of those forces are in attack positions.
If he employs that kind of combat power, it will certainly create enormous casualties, within the civilian population.
Heavy shelling continued in eastern Ukraine. Russian-backed separatists facing off against Ukrainian troops. The rebels making unsubstantiated claims of attacks by government forces amid fears this could be used as justification for a Russian invasion. Mona Kosar Abdi, ABC News, New York.
And you can stay on top of the latest in Ukraine with the ABC 10 News mobile app. It is free in the App Store and Google Play. We want to take a live look outside for you tonight. It was a beautiful weekend. ABC 10 News meteorologist Leah Pizzetti, though, tracking some changes this week.
Yes, a gorgeous weekend, just like you said, but definitely a lot going to be changing in the next couple of days. It's going to be a different San Diego as we start out our work week. We're talking about a cold winter storm heading our way. Current temperatures right now mostly in the 50s. We're not going to see too much more cooling because of that cloud coverage that's building right now. It's going to help keep us a little bit on the warmer side tonight. Highs for tomorrow going to be nice and chilly, a little bit cooler than today. So a lot of upper 50s, some lower 60s, but for the most part, a cool Monday is in store. That's because of this system that's going to be working its way down California's coast. We can see arriving in central and then southern California by Tuesday. So really tomorrow is when the activity is going to start up. We're going to start to see some rain chances tomorrow, and they're lingering through the beginning of the week. We have a small craft advisory that's been issued, a high wind watch for the eastern parts of our county, and that winter storm watch for our mountains. That's because of that snow. That's right, we're talking rain, we're talking snow, we're talking winds. A lot to talk about. I'll break it down for you in your Super 7-day forecast.
Okay, Leah, we will see you in a bit. Poway Unified tonight urging Governor Newsom to lift the mask mandate in schools. In a letter sent to Sacramento, the superintendent of Poway Unified expressed challenges the district is facing because of the mandate. Superintendent Marion Phelps says the mandate has been an extreme distraction to learning, citing student protests, staffing shortages, and teachers dealing with verbal abuse. She goes on to say staff and students are exhausted and parents are divided.
I'm glad she wrote the letter. It's about time she wrote the letter. It's time to end the mask mandates and let our children breathe fresh air.
He's never complained about it, and he's never had a problem with it. I think this was the wrong approach.
So parents for and against this, but in that letter, the superintendent also asked Governor Newsom to announce a timeline for the mandate for schools before February 28th. With many states rolling back COVID restrictions, others are still feeling the impacts of the pandemic. In New Mexico, the National Guard has been called in to step in as teachers.
As long as I'm stationed at this school, then this class will be my post.
Meanwhile, New York is delaying its booster mandate for healthcare workers to avoid a staffing shortage. It was supposed to take effect tomorrow. Queen Elizabeth II has tested positive for COVID-19. According to Buckingham Palace, the 95-year-old queen is experiencing mild cold-like symptoms, but will continue with light duties. The queen was exposed after she was in direct contact with her son, Prince Charles, who tested positive earlier this month. Queen Elizabeth is vaccinated. Just weeks ago, she became the UK's longest reigning monarch. And back here in the States, Justin Bieber has put his new tour on hold after testing positive for COVID. Bieber kicked off his Justice Tour here in San Diego on Friday. A tour representative told TMZ the singer is feeling okay. The tour's upcoming show in Vegas, though, is being rescheduled for sometime late June. The global tour originally was scheduled to begin in March of 2020, and it has been delayed twice now due to the pandemic. A man is recovering after a stabbing in the Talmadge neighborhood tonight. Authorities say this happened just after 7 tonight near the intersection of Altadena and Monroe. Police found a man inside a car with multiple stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital. No word on how he got hurt or his condition. And 2 young men have been arrested in connection to a shooting death outside of a Miramar bar. Police say a 37-year-old man was killed during a fight in the parking lot of the filling station Saturday morning. Detectives identified the suspects as 23-year-old Samuel Perez and 22-year-old Damani Wilsherbeal. Both were booked into the San Diego Central Jail last night on suspicion of felony first-degree murder, that is. They are scheduled to be arraigned Thursday. And the police helicopter that plummeted in Newport Beach removed from the water today. The crash killed 1 police officer and injured another. ABC's Will Carr has footage of that plane